everyone, welcome to High School Mathematics channel. Today we are going to learn class 7 chapter 6 data handling unit exercise. See now question number 1. Runs made by two batsmen in 3 matches are given below. Kohli 49, 98, 72 and Rohit made 64, 45 and 83. Then find average of runs scored by Kohli and Rohit, whose average is higher. Let us see the solution. Given runs made by Kohli, that is 49, 98 and 72. Average runs of Kohli equals to sum of observations by number of observations, that equals to 49 plus 98 plus 72 by, here 3 observations were given, so divided by 3. That equals to sum of these 3 numbers is 219 divided by 3. We get 73. Therefore, average runs made by Kohli is 73. See now runs made by Rohit, that equals to 64, 45 and 83. Average runs of Rohit is equal to sum of observations by number of observations, that equals to 64 plus 45 plus 83 by number of observations were 3, so divided by 3. That equals to sum of these 3 numbers is 192 divided by 3, that is equal to 64. Runs made by Kohli is 73 and runs made by Rohit is 64. Therefore, 73 is greater than 64, that is Kohli's average is higher than Rohit. See now question number 2. Find mode of 38, 42, 35, 37, 45, 50, 32, 43 and 43, 40, 36, 38, 43, 38 and 47. Verify whether it is unimodal or bimodal data. Let us see the solution. Given data is, we have entered the given numbers. Arranging the given observations in ascending order, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38 repeated 3 times, 40, 42, 43 repeated 3 times, 45, 47 and 50. As here 38 and 43 occurs most frequently, that is 3 times, then other observations. Therefore, mode is equal to 38 and 43. So, given data is having 2 modes. So, given data is bimodal data. See now third question. The temperature in different places are 0, minus 5, 7, 10, 13, minus 1 and 41 in degrees Celsius. Find the median. If another observation 4 degrees Celsius is added to the given data, is there any change in value of median? Explain. Let us see the solution. Given data is 0, minus 5, 7, 10, 13, minus 1 and 41. Arrange the given observations in ascending order. Then the ascending order is minus 5, minus 1, 0, 7, 10, 13 and 41. Here number of observations is 7. So here n equals to 7. So we know median formula, that equals to n plus 1 by 2. That is 7 plus 1 by 2, that equals to 7 plus 1, 8. So 8 by 2, that equals to 2 table 8 is 4 times. So median is 4th observation. From the given observations, 4th observation is 7. Therefore median is equal to 7. Now we have to add another observation, that is 4 degrees Celsius for the given data. Then let us find median. See, if 4 degrees Celsius is added to the given data, then the observations are 0, minus 5, 7, 10, 13, minus 1, 41 and 4. Now we have to arrange the given observations in ascending order. Then minus 5, minus 1, 0, 4, 7, 10, 13, 41. Here number of observations were 8. So n value is equal to 8, which is even number. Then median is average of n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2. That is average of n means 8. So write on 8 by 2, 8 plus 1 by 2. That is average of 8 by 2 means 4th observation. 8 plus 1 means 9. 9 by 2 means 4.5. Approximately we will take 5th observation. Therefore, average of 4th and 5th observations we have to take. From the given observations, 4th and 5th observation is 4, 7. So, average of 4 and 7, that is sum of 4 and 7, that is 4 plus 7 by number of observations means 2. So, write down 4 plus 7 divided by 2, that equals to 4 plus 7 is 11 divided by 2, that equals to 5.5. Therefore, median value is here 5.5. Previously, we got median 7. So, if we add a new observation, then the median is also changed. Therefore, median is decreased from 7 to 5.5. See now question number 4. If the range of observations 7x, 5x, 3x, 2x and x, where x is greater than 0 is 12, then find the value of x and express all the observations in numerical form. Let us see the solution. Given data is 7x, 5x, 3x, 2x and x, where x is greater than 0, they have given range equal to 12. We know maximum value from the given observations is 7x and minimum value is x. Range formula is maximum value minus minimum value, that is 7x minus x, that equals to they have given range value as 12. That implies 7x minus x, that is 6x, that equals to 12. That implies here 6 is going to multiply, on transposing it becomes divided by. So x equal to 12 by 6. 6 table 12 is 2 times, so the x value is 2. Here they ask us to write all the observations in numerical form. So 7x equal to 7 into 2, that is 14. 5x equals to 5 into 2, 10. 3x equals to 3 into 2, that is 6. 2x equals to 2 into 2, that is 4, and x value is 2. Therefore, 14, 10, 6, 4 and 2 are the observations in numerical form. See now question number 5. Birth and death rates of different states in 2015 are given below. Approximately draw a double bar graph for the given data. In the tabular form they have given different states, their birth rate and death rate per 1000 they have given. For Andhra Pradesh, birth rate is 17 and death rate is 7. Arunachal Pradesh, birth rate is 19 and death rate is 6. Tamil Nadu, birth rate is 15 and death rate is 7. Jharkhand, birth rate is 24 and death rate is 6. Gujarat, birth rate is 20 and death rate is 6. Odisha, they have given birth rate as 19 and death rate as 8. Now we have to show this as double bar graph. See now bar graph. On x-axis we have taken name of the states. On y-axis we have taken birth and death rates per 1000. That is from 2 onwards up to 28 we have taken scale. For birth rate we are going to represent by cross lines and death rate we are leaving empty. See here for Andhra Pradesh they have given birth rate 17. So take this scale. 17 is in between 16 and 18. So we marked here 17. And death rate they have given as 7. So 7 is in between 6 and 8. So we have drawn in middle 7. Now we have joined them, and for birth rate we have drawn cross lines. So this is for Andhra Pradesh double bar graph. See next Arunachal Pradesh birth rate they have given as 19. So it is between 18 and 20. So middle we have drawn 19. And death rate is given as 6. Near 6 we have drawn a line and we have joined them. For birth rate we have crossed lines. See next one, Tamil Nadu birth rate is 15. It is in between 14 and 16. So we have drawn in between them 15, and death rate is 7. 7 is in between 6 and 8. So we have drawn in middle and marked it as 7. And then after we have joined them, and birth rate we have represented with crossed line. Next one, Jharkhand birth rate is 24. Near 24 we marked here. Next death rate is 6. Near 6 we marked another one. So after that we have joined them, and birth rate we denoted with cross lines. Next one for Gujarat, birth rate is 20. Near 20 we have marked here, and death rate is 6. Near 6 here we have marked and joined them. For birth rate we marked with crossed line. Last one, Odisha. Here birth rate is 19, which is in between 18 and 20. So here we marked it as 19. Next, for Odisha death rate is 8. Near 8 we marked another one and we have joined them. For birth rate we marked with crossed line. This is the double bar graph for the given data, that is birth and death rates of different states. See now question number 6. The following data relates to the cost of construction of a house. In this table form, they have given items and expenditure. Items for cement, steel, bricks, timber, labor and miscellaneous. And they have given expenditure for cement 30, steel 10, bricks 10, timber 15, labor 20 and miscellaneous 15%. Now we have to draw a pie diagram to represent the above data. Let us see the solution. The angle of each sector will depend on the ratio between items and total expenditure. Here in tabular form we have taken items cement, steel, bricks, timber, labor and miscellaneous and expenditure percentage. If we have done total for this expenditure, we got here 100. Now we are going to find angle of sector, that equals to value of the items by sum of the value of all items multiplied by 360. For cement, percentage is 30. So write down 30 by total 100 into 360. Here 0 were cancelled and again here 0 and 0 were cancelled. Now we have to multiply numerators 3 into 36, that is 108 degrees. Next one, steel, that is 10%. So angle of sector is 10 by total 100 into 360. Here 0 cancel and here also 0 were cancelled. Now multiply numerator 1 into 36, that is 36 degrees. Next, for bricks they are given 10%. Angle of sector is 10 by 100 into 360. Here 0 cancel, here also 0 were cancelled. Now multiply numerators 1 into 36, that is 36 degrees. Next, timber they have given 15%. So 15 by 100 into 360. Here 0 were cancelled. 5 table, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. Now multiply numerator 3 into 36, that is 108 degrees divided by 2. That is 108 by 2 is answer 54 degrees. Next, for labor they have given 20%. That is 20 by 100 into 360. 0 cancel, here also 0 were cancelled. Now multiply numerator 2 into 36, that is 72 degrees. Next, miscellaneous they have given 15%, that is 15 by 100 into 360. Previous also we got 15 by 100 into 360, we got angle 54 degrees. So here also 54 degrees only. If we have done sum of all these angles, we will get 360 degrees. Now by using all these angles, we are going to construct pie diagram. First, we have to draw a circle of any radius and keep center as O, and we marked a point on the circle and named it as A and joined them. Now using this OA as baseline, we are going to draw first one cement 108 degrees. First we have to place the protractor on this OA. This line must coincide with OA. Now from left side scale if you take, we have to measure 108 degrees, that is 100 after 8 lines if we mark, it is 108 degrees. Let us join them from O. So mark this point as B. This angle is 108 degrees and this is cement. Next one is steel, they have given 36 degrees. Now OB as base, we have to mark 36 degrees. See here from this scale, 30 after 35 middle line, then after one more line is there, keep a dot. So that is 36 degrees. Let us join them and mark this as point C, and this angle is 36 degrees, that is steel. Now OC as base, for bricks we have to draw 36 degrees. Again 30 after 35 is their middle, then after next one line you keep a dot. So this is 36 degrees. Let us join them and mark this point as D. Again here we got here 36 degrees, that is bricks. Now body as baseline, we are going to mark timber 54 degrees. See from this side scale, 50 after 4th line, we mark it, that is 54 degrees. Let us join them and mark it as E. This angle is 54 degrees, that is timber. Now OE as baseline, we are going to mark next one labor, that is 72 degrees. So from 0 onwards you take 70 after second line, that is 72 degrees. Let us join them. This angle is 72 degrees, that is labor. Next, remaining leftover angle is miscellaneous, that is 54 degrees. Let us mark it and name it as miscellaneous and mark this point as F. So this is our pie diagram for the given data. Today we have seen chapter 6 data handling unit exercise all sums. By this we have completed our chapter 6 data handling. Hope you all like this video. If you like this video, please like, share to your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.